Enlightened World Network. Dr. Ruth Anderson and Teri Angel here for a meditation a day. Today's meditation, we are doing meditation excavation, which means we will be right here meditating. We invite you to just meditate right along with us. And as we go, Teri and I'll be sharing the messages that we're getting from Spirit. So thank you for being here. Teri Angel, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Ruth. It's a pleasure to be here. Looking forward to what's going to come up today.
I am too. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and let's settle in. Close your eyes if that's what you do. Unless you're driving, of course. Just take a couple slow breaths and feel your weight supported either by the chair, by the couch, by the floor. They were just telling me how important silence is. So we're going to honor the silence today. And let's take a breath in. Let's go ahead and get ourselves grounded. So let's take a breath to your root chakra at the base of your spine. And let's see that root chakra, kind of like a vegetable steamer, and we want it to be open and spinning clockwise. So let's take a breath there and let's, with your mind's eye, with your intuition, with your imagination, watch that vegetable steamer shape spinning clockwise. If there's anything that gets in the way, you can kind of spin it out. If you get stuck, ask any of the angels to help. That root chakra represents our safety and security in the world. Finances, health, where you live. And let's take another breath and we're going to watch with our mind's eye as roots. They might look like tree roots, grow out from your root chakra, down your legs, down into the center of the earth. We're looking for nice, strong roots today. And as we go down into the center of Mother Earth, I'm definitely hearing the drum beats, the heartbeat of Mother Gaia. And we're being brought up to the heart chakra today. So come on up to bring your attention up to the heart chakra and take a look at the doors that are opening to the heart chakra today. They want us to pay attention to the doors. Teri, while we are outside the heart chakra, would you please invite in the spiritual divinity?
Absolutely. So let's just take a breath in. It's already taken us down into the earth with our roots. So feel that energy as you tune in to what's going on around you. We're calling in the energy of Archangel Raphael, invoking healing for all of us. Calling in Archangel Michael to keep this as a safe space for us to do this work and to protect each of us as we walk through our daily life. See Michael placing us all in a bubble of protection. Only love and light can come into that bubble. And then we go to Archangel Gabriel and invoke the energy of clarity, asking Gabriel to help us open our spiritual eyes so we can see the truth, as opposed to looking through our physical eyes and seeing the world of illusion all around us. And Archangel Uriel, who's already been helping us to ground and balance. We invoke the energy of being grounded, of knowing who we are, finding that center place in our hearts where we connect in with the breath. So take that breath in again, right into your heart center, knowing that you are surrounded by these beautiful archangels. They're bringing their energy, each one bringing something different to us to help us out. And while we're there, in that core of our being, we reach out and ask the Creator, I call it God, you call it any name you wish, asking God to help us to stay centered and stay focused on what we're doing as in our life journey and what our plan is for our lives. We call in Divine Mother, we call in Kuan Yin, Jesus, all the ascended masters, other angels, other loved ones that want to be present with us. Let's just feel their energy. I feel the room just filling up with angel energy. Angels as far as we can see. And they're all here for us. We all matter. So see your angel, feel your angel, feel the divinity right there with you, and feel your own spark of the divine. And just breathe and let's sit in this energy for just a moment as it all swirls around us.
Thank you, Teri. I'm also seeing the ancestors in the back. It's a full house today.
It really is. I'm seeing Raziel ushering people into the room. He's been showing up in pretty much every meditation I have done lately.
My gates into the heart chakra today are huge and beautifully, intricately carved wood, outstandingly carved wood. I could just sit and stare at that. It's gorgeous. But they're bringing us in to the heart space, and it's a big movie theater today. We're gonna go flying today. I can see that, but go ahead, take a seat in this movie theater. It's a dress-up theater. People are in tuxes and tails. It's a big deal today. Sounds like Archangel Raziel is involved in that.
He has his top hat and his cane.
Yes. He is all dressed up.
Mm-hmm.
So for some reason, I'm going to the front row of the balcony. I guess I figure I'm going to get the best view that way. It's funny because it's kind of old-timey too. It's like the Great Gatsby era. But but everybody's all dolled up and very excited to be there. He said it's timeless. When something is timeless to me, that means that it's all souls can go there, whether they've been in body, whether, they've passed out a body, whether they're still in a body, it's timeless. If the ethereal realm had a movie theater, this is it. I guess that's where the silence comes in, because we're going to be watching something. Monstrously big screen, think IMAX times about 7. Raziel's up on stage introducing the movie. I heard the words, the greatest story ever told. Mm-hmm. Mm. This is one of those immersive movies that you're watching and it feels like you are flying. And what I'm seeing, Teri, we are flying over like the landscape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that. So much to take in.
I see the pyramids, the mountains, the oceans. It's like an IMAX movie on steroids right now. The chimes agree. I just heard the words Mount Vesuvius. We've seen Mount Vesuvius in other meditations. This is intriguing. Okay, so now I see we're getting the 7 wonders. It's a travelogue.
They're definitely taking us on a journey today.
All right, so we're getting the creator-made wonders and we're getting the man-made wonders. Which, if you think about it, if there was no creator, there would be no man to create their wonders.
Right? So they're all creator made.
Exactly. That's what I was getting. Okay, I'm seeing a beautiful little baby. Another amazing creator and man-made wonder. Okay, so I just got the rainforest and the people in the rainforest. It's like a travelogue about the planet Earth.
Mhm.
Teri, can you hear the comments from the other folks in the room?
Yeah, there's like a murmuring,
Mhm.
an excitement.
Yeah, like oohs and ahs.
Mhm. Yeah, many times we don't realize the beauty that's on our planet, but when we look at it from up above or even from the roadway, then we see the Creator's hand at work. We see how beautiful some of these places are with the mountains and the oceans and wide open fields. The desert even has its own beauty. I think people are resonating with things that are familiar to them. Like if
Yeah,
they one of these places.
yeah, my brain was just thinking, what would it be like if you were out of body in this room, seeing those places on Earth that maybe you'd seen before?
Mhm.
Does it tug at the heartstrings? What's that like? Does it make you want to sign up and go back?
Mhm.
Oh, does it make you want to sign up and go back? You know, I didn't just say that. I wonder, is
Mhm.
is this part of the processing that maybe someone goes through as a soul as they're deciding if they want to come back?
And is it for more than just the beauty that's experienced? Is it maybe to bring in some energy that's going to help our environment for sustainability so that others can enjoy it for future generations?
I just asked Teri, is this for souls that want to come back? And the answer was yes.
Mhm.
Huh. So interesting. Ah, Teri, I think you're absolutely dead on there. Well, dead on. That's maybe the right term. Or is it? Um, but you know how you wonder, how is it that some people get these brilliant ideas that propel humanity forward? Like
Mhm.
the internet, like, you know, I mean, like the telephone, like light, like did it happen in a room like this? That those seeds were planted of future inventions.
Mhm. Even when we think of travel, who had that brilliant knowledge that they brought in from when their soul set and said, we need to bring this to the world. Cars, airplanes, whatever it is. It didn't just happen.
Harry, if you look around at the folks in this room, they're like hungry go-getters. They're strong in spirit. These are like great looking souls. I mean, I don't know how else to say that. They're robust. You have said this before, Teri. It's really too bad people have to come in as babies. Because if these souls could come in at 35, 40 years old, ready, robust, hungry, with this knowledge, and I don't know, maybe they are.
Maybe they are.
Uh,
And yeah, I don't put a limit on anything.
If humanity needs these things, I can't see us having to wait another 30 years.
Right.
Teri, I just heard somebody in the audience saying, I'll take that.
Mhm.
I'll take that. So I see Archangel Raziel up at the front with like note cards, like a different idea on each note card, and reading it off, hydroponic, whatever, whatever, whatever. And somebody raising hand going, I'll take that.
Mhm. Mm. Yeah, I see people wanting to volunteer to come and work on peace, seeing the vision of it in spirit, knowing what it's like to have a peaceful world. And I see the note card writing it out and people saying, I'll take that.
Mm, 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 mm. Well, it's interesting, Teri, if we were in an audience like this at one point before we came in, what did we say we'll take? I'll take that. What'd you sign up for?
You know what it reminds me of, Ruth, is when we had the lockdown of the world a few years ago, 4 years ago. And I, along with I think a lot of people that were present at the time, said, what do I want to do when we come out of this? What would I like to see changed in the world? What can I do to help bring forth change? And I remember writing that out very clearly, that I wanted to do more with bringing in peace. So that was 4 years ago.
Right. And look at you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in my life for 4 years now. Yeah, commitments are a funny thing. It's like if we're not constantly reminding ourselves of what we said we were going to do, then it can get set on the back burner. And it'll be that someday I'll do that, right? Someday, and someday never comes. We have to make it the now moment for it to be real.
It reminds me of a football. Like somebody throws the ball to the quarterback goes, I'll take that, and is holding it and going out with the game plan. It's an active that phrase, I'll take that, is an active phrase.
Mhm.
Well, and maybe it was, I'll take that, bringing a kid or two into the world and raising them, getting them ready to make a difference in the world. It doesn't have to be that everybody's an author or a speaker or anything. We all take that, whatever it is we've committed to taking on.
Not everybody's journey is the same. Some people's actions may be just to hold space, just to be there to support those who are out on the front lines.
Terry, I'm seeing the room is getting emptier and emptier as souls are taking on different actions.
Right. Yeah. Taking their card and walking out to go do it.
Right.
Yeah. Knowing that we're not alone. Every bit of the journey, we have support.
Hmm. They're reminding me of something in meditation. Archangel Azrael had taken me through the death process and shown me that after we transition out of our bodies, there's the tunnel that we go through. We meet up with the creator. Oh my gosh. And there is a group that we talk to, and they ask us, how did you love others? That was like basically the big question. How did you love others? And then I just saw the team being handed your note card with your task on it that you said, I'll take that. And them asking, and what did you do for whatever it was going to be, holding space for others to do their work? I mean, whatever it is, did you do it? What was that like for you? And I'm not even getting that there's judgment if you didn't do it,
No.
but just like, okay, that's part of the life review.
Mhm.
Said as a soul that was going to be important to you.
Yeah. How did you show up? Yeah.
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 And I'm seeing like a big green check mark on the card. Like, okay, we talked about it.
Mm.
Oh, interesting. What did you sign up?
Very interesting. Mm. Yeah, I think I checked off a lot of things. Like, okay, give me all those note cards. Let me go into this world. But yeah, it's the level that we're comfortable with, and we have free will. So if I signed up to take on something, then we also have that ability once we get into our humanness to say, oh, let me just rethink that for a minute. So
Yeah.
there's no judgment, there's no criticism. If you have had a nudge and you didn't act on it, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up over that. But if you had a nudge and you're supposed to be doing something in the world, then look at that. Examine your commitment to it.
Yeah. And just because you signed up for something doesn't mean you signed up for a lifetime of doing that. It might be a short time. And here's an interesting thought that just came. It might be that you get a big item, a big to-do item, but really your part of that was only one small step to prepare for the next person coming in. So don't assume that because you didn't create the huge thing that you failed. You didn't. You set the stage for the next person to come in and do their part. Interesting thought.
Yeah, because there's no failure.
No. Interesting. Okay.
Loved this today. That was beautiful. I loved the movie.
I love the movie.
I love Raziel. I love that he's showing up. I know it's not just there for me. I know a lot of people are getting Raziel's attention right now. And there's a lot of laughter going on. There's a lot of giggles. There's a lot of raising the vibration through that kind of energy. So laugh with Raziel.
Yeah, he's so fun. Well, this is interesting. I'll take that.
Yeah. So he's taking a bow. He's done. All the cards are out of his hand.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, thanks, friends, for hanging with us. That was circuitous. That one took a while to. That was cool.
Mhm.
All right. Well, friends, thank you for being here. Always interesting here, the messages that they have for us, and then fun too to see, okay, how does that alter how I go about my day today?
Yeah. Yeah, because you have choices in every moment.
Right. Teri, thank you so much for being
Oh,
here.
thank you. Thank you, everyone. Love you so much.
Friends, take good care. God bless.